Cord Hermes jack. This one I've had modified. I've had every cap inside of it changed over, and to give it a more cleaner and more audio sound, more analog audio sound. Does a very good job. And has Siemens 1960 tubes in it. I was able to get off of eBay, and does a real nice job. I'm very happy with it. Eventually, I would like to get it modified again. I'm willing to get the wiring changed inside of it, and the RCA jacks in the back of it switched over to some better jacks, some WBTs. Same thing I've done with the a DK amp. Everything in this has been changed a little bit around a little bit. I wish I could get some things done to a little bit better, but it sounds very good. I've changed over some of the wiring inside, changed the caps. I've put audio fuses in it, and around the rear of it, it's just totally back. WBTs all over it. It's a real nice job. You can hear it a little bit. It does a nice job.
Love you, baby, when all my nights, love like mine is out of sight. I like for you if you want me to. I really don't believe that your love is true. When I'm caught out, almost never in the ground. I feel like this was my baby.
The Rega P25 I've had for probably 7-8 years. It was in storage for a while, then I got it back out and reset it up. Set it on a piece solid. That is a solid piece of maple wood on it. I got that ordered that online for about a few years ago, about 8 years ago, and had it in storage with it. It's very good, very heavy. It weighs about 25 pounds. Stops all vibrations coming into it. And plus, it has the feet on it. The Rega's been changed over. And it also has a piece of metal shielding I modified and put into the compartment where electronics are on it. It has a glass platter. Now I took the glass platter off, and it has the remanufactured platter on it. And as you can see, it has a radio cartridge, which it hums a little bit. It plays havoc sometimes with that Rega, that motor the Rega uses. Eventually, I'm going to get the cartridge rewire. I think I'm going to put a 5-pin DIM into it and use a standard phono line from either Kimber or Audio somebody. Make it sound a lot better than what it does. And Totem Hawks. I recently purchased them from eBay, and the guy sold them to me. He sold them to me for like $1,300. They ain't really very good shape, but had a hard time putting those things in here. They just don't place well. I moved them around a little bit, a little toe in, a little toe out. Measured them from the wall, from the back of the wall, from the side of the wall. It just don't play well. And finally got them in their place well, and they work well with the Totem subwoofer I have with it. Subwoofer I've had for quite a while, and to the point I had to call Totem the other day when one of the binding posts broke. A second time I've had the binding post breaking that thing because the cable I'm using is too heavy for the binding post. And it gets on your nerves when you find out the people who who sell you these things, the manufacturers can't help you anymore. So I have to figure out eventually modifying that, getting those binding posts off and put something better on it. But I'm quite happy, and I have a reel-to-reel player which I'm working with. I just got it laying there for right now. I'm gonna work with that sucker and get it running again. It runs, it plays. I think the heads need to be demagnetized. I got my head demagnetized in storage someplace. I gotta find them. Just didn't have any interest right now going down to get it to find it, but I will. And I'm playing one of my CDs. I have probably close to 2,000 CDs in this house. Some of them in the living room and in the lawyer's cabinet. And I play my albums probably every other day. I have probably close to, I counted them out when I was working with them the other day. Because of snowing here, I was doing some work on them. I have close to about 3,000 real nice albums. Most of them are first editions or either promos. A few years ago, I walked to a friend of mine's house, and he was used to be a DJ in New York City, and every album he has in there were promos. And my jaw about dropped. I mean, white promos from 1950s, 60s, 70s, all promos. All right, nice talking to you. Talk to you again.